time to do a double header. Haven't done one of those in a while. And I'm gonna change the theme up a little bit, or a lot of it, I should say. So I was building a different set earlier, just about an hour and a half ago. And so I think what I'm gonna do now is build a non-Lego set, an alt brick set, based on a Lego set, of course, but this will be the Lord of the Rings. Well, I'll let you guess. It has this and it has that minifigure in it. And it's been quite a fun build actually so far. For an alt brick set, this has been quite interesting. Hey Ryan, or RMB, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you back here. Yes, Alexandria, I know. I couldn't resist Alexandria. I talked about this alt brick set and I wanted to build this anyway. And so instead of just sitting here quietly building away, I thought maybe I'll share this time with you guys. So if you're here, leave a like, especially if you are a regular to the channel and just love seeing you guys here. And maybe I will get some fun conversation about Lord of the Rings and different sets. And speaking of alt brick sets, I have another version, or another alt brick version. Whoa, didn't slide very well. We got Treebeard here also in this build. Hey, Subway dude. Good to see you, Ryan. Hey, Brick Therapy. Haven't been on in about a week. I think I've been going through a lot lately. Well, RMB, glad you're here now. And just join in and enjoy the live stream. We got Tommy, Alexandria, and Subway dude. Awesome. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. And all of you I know so far. So please leave a like. And let's continue. So alt brick sets are interesting. Maybe some of you have gotten these before. And in the past, they've been very randomly packaged. But this one has numbered bags. The numbers are very faint. Sometimes they peel right off. It's almost like whiteout was put on these things. So I'm on bag 2 of this build. And you can probably tell which alt brick version this is. I showed it off in the earlier live stream, so you might have caught that, then you know which one I'm building here. But actually the quality of the bricks is really good. And obviously you'll know it's not Lego when you look at the actual stud pieces here. It kind of got that dimple and it doesn't say Lego. And the minifigs have turned out to be pretty good. Sometimes those are also, well, the quality of the mold isn't as great. You have to sometimes put on the legs and put the arms back on the torso, and the hands snap in, and they're not a clean snap. Sometimes you gotta like put a lot of pressure, and then you might end up breaking the darn thing because the plastic's different as well. But in any case, for a build experience, definitely not a collector's item. For build experience, it's been good so far. Knock on wood, right? I got bag 1 done. It had all the pieces, nothing missing. And even the instruction book is pretty good. There is, this one actually seems like the regular size pictures you'd use for a Lego set. And the previous one I did, the Orthonc Tower, everything was like I would say 4 pages of instructions were crammed into 1 page, and not the greatest to try and look at for detail. So this one's okay. You get an instruction booklet, no frills, just black cover, and I guess that's their version of the set number. But you could probably tell which Lord of the Rings set it is. It's pretty fun so far, so let's keep building. And this definitely, as a good start, promise to this fortress build here. And probably, yeah, my favorite of the minifigures being King Theoden here. Not much detail in the sword itself, but the shield, very cool, and the helmet. And I don't think they give you the right headpiece for the minifig, but good enough. And since this set has, I think this set came out originally in 2012, then there's no way I was gonna get a new one of this, or a used one for that matter. Subway Dude says, yeah, it is a alt brick Lord of the Rings set, Subway Dude. So I guess you could say that. Alexandria, hello to everyone. Ryan, or R&B says, I heard from ED that you built the Back to the Future car. Can I see it? Yes, you can, R&B. Where did I put it on display? I'm trying to think. Where did I put it on display? I either have it down here or in the other room I was building in, but that's not good. Where did I place it? Oh, I have it in the, let me see. If I have it with the Statue of Liberty build and everything, I'll remind me to the end of the stream as I'm about to sign off R&B, and I will find it. I think I have it on my shelf over there in the distance. So if you don't mind looking at a blank screen for a bit, I will try and find it. Thanks, Tommy. Like and subscribe. So yeah, building a Lord of the Rings set. If you like Lord of the Rings, this is a fun build. If you don't know, this set was a 2012 or 2013 release. And I'll let you guess which one it is or which theme, but so far so good. So leave a like if you like Lego, leave a like if you like Lord of the Rings and Lego combined, or you just like joining in the chat. If you join in the chat, please say hello. Little Bricks, welcome to our Night Owls build, Little Bricks. LBCS says, what time is it? Over here it is 10 p.m. or just after 10 p.m. So hello LBCS, leave a like guys as you sign in. I know there's more than 3 of you. R&B says, a Lego set you should build on stream in the future is the Lego Batman Cave from Lego Batman Movie. The Lego Batman Cave R&B, is that a new or old set? That would be fun. I don't really have, other than the Joker car that you saw me build, the Joker's lowrider. I'm trying to think. We do have one, maybe 2 other Batman sets. R&B says, maybe an older Lego movie set from the first movie. I do have one of those. Yeah, that actually makes me think. I have one with the, what was the bad guy's name in the Lego movie set, or in the Lego movie? Oh my goodness. He's got the tall, actually the figure has the big tall legs built into it. What's his name? Will Ferrell played that guy's voice. Actually played the dad in that movie too, didn't he? LBCS says, I can't sleep. Well, maybe this will help take some time here just to enjoy the build. And glad you're here, LBCS. Looks like you are a Lego fan as well, judging from your photo. So welcome. Leave a like and subscribe and enjoy your, for you, a Tuesday morning now. Hey, Jasmine. Welcome. Good to see you back here. 107. So you guys are all on the East Coast. Alexandria on the East Coast. Good to see all you guys here. Well, definitely is a Night Owls episode for you guys. All right, so like I was saying, in these alt brick sets, you get numbered bags. They're not the greatest, you know, and sometimes if the numbers flake off, you can't even tell what you got here. And bag 1, interesting. I'm pretty sure this isn't all extra pieces, but there's bag 1. After I finished bag 1, I still got all these pieces here. So I don't know if bag 1 and 2 kind of blended together. So we'll see what we got for bag 2 now that I get into that. And bag 2, when I say bag 2, it's actually 4 bag 2s. And altogether, I think this one also went up to 9 bags. So 9 is the magic number for some of these sets here. But yeah, this is a alternative brick, a knockoff set of a Lord of the Rings build, which is actually really cool. Like the tree beard here that came with the Orthonc Tower. These builds are hard to get the original, like the Lego set version of it. And so these alt brick ones tend to be great to have available if you can find them. I think AliExpress. And I've never bought Lego from, I know some people have talked about buying Lego from Temu. Other Lego YouTube channels have talked about getting Lego sets from Temu, and actually getting Lego sets, like the actual brand Lego sets, for really discounted prices at times. That sounds a little bit suspicious, a little bit sus to me. that you could find Lego sets at such a discount, but I don't know if you guys have ever tried that. I have not tried Temu at all. Tommy Brick says, I just finished the Planet Express ship. Oh, very cool. What is that one, Tommy Bricks? I don't know that one. Jasmine says hello to Alexandria. R&B says the guy you're talking about is President Business. That's it. President Business, the guy who wants everything in order in the movie. Yes. Okay, so I have a Lego Movie 1 set with him and Emmett, of course. And I think it's kind of like, and it has the Morgan Freeman character also. I guess the Lego Godlike guy. So I have that set. I think it's Lord Business's Lair or something like that. So I could build that one, R&B. That would be a fun one to rebuild, actually. Tommy says, I posted it on my channel. All right, Tommy, I got to check that out. Let's see. While we're talking, let me see what Tommy's got there. What did you call it? What was the name of the set? The Planet Express ship. So cool. All right, so... Oh, that does look cool. Planet Express ship from BrickCraft. So is that... Oh, it's from Futurama. Okay. So that is a brick set, not a Lego brick set, but from BrickCraft. How cool is that, Tommy? Let me show off your build here. So very cool. The Planet Express, does it have an interior, or is it just a model, like a ship model itself? But yeah, that looks really cool. So R&B, good idea. I think I could definitely use another theme to build, and doing a Lego movie theme would be perfect, especially since you and I have been talking about in previous live streams about building the Welcome to Apocalypseburg set, and that set definitely on my all-time missed out on wish list set. Just especially now after building the Statue of Liberty head that came with the Spider-Man set, the Far From Home set. What was that one called? Here's the box. The Spider-Man Final Battle. Actually, it's the No Way Home movie set, but it's Spider-Man Final Battle set. But yeah, this is the same build as that Lego Movie 2. At least the head part of the Statue of Liberty. Would love, I think you said you have that one, R&B, right? Would love to have that set in my collection. If I had to, trade off not getting any set for 2026 or whatever, I don't know if that's much of a sacrifice, because the 2026 set so far, I'm not really that into. But yeah, that would be a great trade-off. That set also, so missed out on that one. What was that, like a 2019 or 2018 set? Whenever that movie came out, I think it was around then. So yeah, too fun. And yeah, so getting back to Lego Movie 1, that would be a good theme. I think I'll have to do that. Post it on my channel. So yeah, Tommy, thanks for putting that picture of your build there, man. I was just wondering if the fake Lego set is just wondering, how did you get it? Oh, so this is from AliExpress. So I found it. You just look up the name. They have a ton of pretty much any Lego theme you can think of. And the best part is they have at least in my opinion, they have the sets that have been retired. And I've gotten, let's see now, this is 4, I want to say 4 of these. I've tried it a few times, and I would say, it overall not bad. Like, it's definitely like the pieces, the way they go together aren't always that great. Some of the plastic, depending on, they all supposedly are different brick shops that sell these alt brick sets, and I don't know if it's just from AliExpress and they own all of them, but they claim they're all different stores. But yeah, sometimes the pieces aren't molded exactly. Sometimes they have like a different construction to them, or a different, they don't look exactly like the Lego pieces. They might have like the like these brick mold pieces. Sometimes they're like this on both sides versus, you know, that version of the print and then this version. There's some subtle differences, but overall, I've enjoyed the builds on these. And usually the only other trade-off or thing you got to be aware of is you don't always get all the pieces you need. I don't know why, but like every set I've gotten, they've been missing. And luckily it's not like major molded pieces, you know, like if you're supposed to get a minifigure, you get the minifigure. But sometimes you'll miss a lot of plate pieces will go missing. And mostly it's like the ones that you can replace, like these 1x4s or these 1x2s. But yeah, always missing quite a few of those. But a good sign on this one, I built up bag one and it had every piece I was looking for in the instructions. So off to a good start. We'll see if that continues as I continue with this build here. But yeah, if you go on the AliExpress website, you know, it can look up any theme. Star Wars, I think I've seen, I don't know about Fortnite. That one I haven't looked at. But yeah, kind of the big themes, Star Wars, Ninjago, modulars, and Lord of the Rings. So yeah, I think pretty much you'd be okay. And you know, if you're looking for, I don't know, if you're in a country where it's really hard to get Lego sets, especially used Lego sets, that might be a good option. I probably would assume that you could get it out. And sometimes AliExpress will ship, like if you're in Europe, they'll ship directly from Europe, or certain parts in the US, they have, I guess, distribution centers locally. So you don't have to wait too long, because that was the other thing I was going to mention. When you order from these Alt Brick sites, sometimes it'll be 2 months or 6 weeks to 2 months or 6 to 8 weeks or so before you actually get the set in the mail. And then it makes you wonder if you actually are going to get what you paid for, like at all. But they do respond. They do have like a customer chat that you can, I don't know if they have a phone number, but you can do like a little chat feature and talk with the vendor, and they will give you a tracking number and everything. And it's relatively easy to, you know, communicate with them. And it's kind of interesting. They have a translator that automatically types or translates whatever you say into Chinese and vice versa. So yeah, AliExpress, kind of the, I guess the, I don't know if it's big. It must be pretty big throughout Asia that, you know, people get these. Yeah, so like this piece, that didn't snap in very well. Let's see, Brickstorm, hello. All right, well, you know what? I see more of you guys later during this Night Owls live stream than I saw in my earlier one. So good to have you guys here. Glad I chose to do the double header here. So fun to see you guys, and we matched the likes for the viewership, so that's good too. Little Brick says, I posted a 4x4 version of the General Lee on my channel. That's what I was gonna say. I mentioned your channel or your video yesterday, Little Bricks, when I was building, or I am building, the Jurassic Park set, the T-Rex Rampage one, and I was talking about the different, I don't know if they were custom builds or they're Lego builds, but yeah, I thought you had done the General Lee, and you did. How cool is that? That is very cool. So Little Brick says, I posted a 4x4 version of the General Lee on my channel. Time to check that out. Let's go. Bruce Willis, let's go. Bruce Willis, what's up? That's funny you showed up here, Bruce Willis. I was saying for Lego, they gotta come out with a Die Hard version, or Lego version of that. Like, you know, something like the Daily Bugle, but the Nakatomi Plaza building. How fun would that build be? I don't know if they could do it exactly because of I guess because it's not based on a necessarily fictional theme like Star Wars. But man, that would be an awesome build. And then yeah, it's got too much of a reality, I guess, connection to real life stuff, because I know Lego won't do military type, real life military themes. So it has real police and the National Guard kind of are using it at the end where the helicopter flies over. But man, either way, the first Die Hard movie would be an awesome build. That would be such a great skyscraper build. Guess you'd have to customize it. You could probably do that with a Daily Bugle. Maybe. It wouldn't look exactly the same as that Nakatomi Plaza. So welcome, Bruce Willis. Tommy Bricks, high fives. I love that build, Little Old Bricks. Yeah, Little Old Bricks, did you post a picture of that on your channel? Let's see, I posted a 4x4. Oh, well, let me see. Let me go to your channel real quick here and see if it's there in the let's see, where would it be? Would it be in just the regular posts? Oh yeah, you got the DeLorean, you've got the What If Lego built, the Speed Champions Mach 5 Speed Racer car. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness, that looks so cool. Look at this, a 4x4 version of the General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard. I made this modified on Bricklink Studio. How cool. So did you get there it is. So is this just a picture version, or you actually did the real build? But yeah, I can hear the theme song in my head now. The Waylon Jennings song, man. Just the good old boys. How fun. Little Old Bricks with a great build there. Love that. Whoops. Love that build. That is so cool. And let's see. It looks so much better as a 4x4, says Little Old Bricks. I agree. So Brickstorm is here. R&B says, so I have a good question for my Lego 70840 Apocalypseburg set. What would you want to trade for it in the price range, and how much is it worth? Oh, fun. I don't know if I have anything to trade for it that I'd want to, because that would be like high up there in the price range, and in terms of sets that I could trade for, I'd have to give up a lot for that. It would be a hard one. I'll have to think about that, R&B, but yeah, I wouldn't want to give up my this set especially. Don't want to give up the Sanctum Sanctorum or the Daily Bugle. And yeah, I don't know, R&B. That's an interesting question. I've never done that before. I've never resold any Lego. I've never traded for any Lego. So, and being a collector who likes to keep all the sets, I don't know if I could trade for it, but I would definitely say, just in terms of value, it's definitely up there, probably in the range of like, gosh, probably like a Ninjago City Docks. Definitely not the original Ninjago City. That's my favorite set of all time. I could not trade for that. But yeah, probably, I don't know, something like a Ninjago City Docks type of set. That would be, yeah, kind of the value I'm thinking. And then I think for dollar value, it's pretty high up there. I would say it's probably, if I looked it up again, I want to say, from what I remember, it's probably like a $500 on the low end side set. So yeah, you got a good one there, R&B. You probably don't want to trade for it. So John Powell, yes, back again. Decided to do a double header because I wanted to build this one anyway, and I was building away and just decided, I think I will go for it. So here I am, building up, which you guys can tell maybe. I know I said it in the earlier stream, but I did not say which set this Alt Brick set is, but it's looking pretty good, and not disappointed on getting this Alt Brick set. In terms of price compared to the real thing, you're talking about an 80 to 90% price difference and discount. So if you ever are curious as to whether or not these Alt Brick sets are worth considering, then I would say just think on that. You know, if, like for me, the Orthonc Tower, I got that as an Alt Brick set. That was a set I had mentioned probably several times in other live streams, you know, and especially when we're building up the Rivendell, the Shire, and the Barad set. I really wanted that Orthong Tower set and missed it by, I guess about 5 years because, well, maybe, I don't know. I think it was released in 2013 also. And I think it retired in 2015. And then I got back into Lego with my kids. Had no clue that Lord of the Rings was even a Lego theme. So I can't imagine, because I know I went to toy stores with my kids when they were younger before I got back into Lego. I probably would have seen some of those older Lord of the Rings sets on the shelves, and it's like, didn't catch my eye at the time, which is crazy. Or maybe it did. I said, oh, that's cool. They do Lord of the Rings Lego. How fun. And future me would be like, what are you doing? Get that. Don't walk by it. Especially, I think they did some battle pack versions of Lord of the Rings sets also. Like they, you could buy, I don't know, a $10 to $15. I'm just guessing on the price back then for Lego, like 2015, almost, well, no, 11 years ago now. The price of Lego sets, at that time, smaller, like 4 minifigure type sets with a small build, like how much were those? Were those like $15 or maybe less? I remember Lego sets like in the small boxes, that you could get, oh no, smaller than this, this, of course, $45. Are you kidding me? I didn't get this for $45. But yeah, you can see at a set like this for $10, and then, maybe a box, maybe half this size for under $5. It was a good day back then. Good day for Lego anyway. Hey Alexander, long time no see, says John Powell. No, exactly. I actually modified my own General Lee, says Little Bricks. That deserves a high five. That's such a good theme. That's a cool build. So does that even exist, or you just designed that, Little Bricks? That's pretty cool. I'd be curious too, because I would assume Lego, like most corporations being ultra politically correct, would not humor putting together the General Lee because of the rebel flag, but who knows? I know it was such a great TV show back in the day, and fun. Whoops, would be a fun. See, this is where these Lego bricks, man, they don't work with you. They are not a smooth connection. And then it does that part easily. But yeah, those themes, man, those would be so cool to have as a real Lego set. Of course, it'd be Speed Champions, which, still decently priced. We're in the $27 or $30 range, I guess you could say. RRMB says, can you see on stream what the set goes for? Maybe we can see a deal, and I'm 100%. I want to trade. I bet you do, RB. I'm not. I don't even want to think about trading right now, because that would take some time to decide. I never traded before. I'll have to look up on Bricklink. I know the last time I talked about that set, I am pretty sure I saw that set for like $500 used, the Welcome to Apocalypseburg. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Or you can look it up too. But yeah, definitely it was the Welcome to Apocalypseburg set was definitely on the cheap side, used $500, and then upwards of way more than that. And I don't know, what would you trade for it? Because that's a pretty sweet looking set. I don't think I'd want to get rid of it. So yeah, man, think twice before you wouldn't want to regret getting rid of that set. That's a fun thing, at least according to my own opinion. I really love that set. That one I would rate up there with Ninjago City. And because of that, it would be hard to find anything for the equivalent of trading for it, because that would require a lot on my part for my collection to even think of what to trade for it. It'd probably be like a retired set for a retired set, to be honest. No doubt R&B wants to trade. Alexandria says, I looked at the Apocalypse Lego set. The prices are crazy. You do not want to trade that set. Yeah, exactly. I think you should keep it, Ryan. R&B, you should keep that set. Don't let it go, man. If anything, if you do it to have to ever, instead of trading for it, I would say sell it. And then, yeah, if you are in ever need of some serious funds, you have them. Yeah, but I'm guessing probably pretty close to the $1,000 range if we're trying to be accurate here. But yeah, you know, that's just, that's a tough one to miss out on. And I really didn't miss out on. I just didn't choose to get it because I remember seeing that several times go on sale. And I think it was probably, gosh, what was it? I think it was probably in the $250 range originally. So yeah, if I do the math, I believe that was probably in the same price range as Ninjago City originally was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure $250. And then I know for a fact, I think I probably even took a screenshot. Walmart sold that darn thing before it retired for like $180 or something like that. So yeah, R&B, you got yourself a good set. So it sounds like you bought that originally. So maybe you took advantage of that when it came out or when it was on sale. And yeah, kudos to you, man, for having that one. That's a fun, I would just hold on to that set because that's for Lego, for my opinion, for Lego fans, it's pretty sweet. Little Old Brick says, the General Lee is a non-Lego, except for the mods I did. So how did you, so the design on it, the number that goes on the door, Little Old Bricks, and then the Confederate flag that you put on top, is that a sticker design that you just had made? That's pretty sweet. R&B says, to be, for an example, if it was going for $500, I would do $250. The reason I don't care too much for the set, and it's a set for you to build on the channel, so I would trade for small sets, to be honest. R&B. When it came out, I bought 4 of that set. Oh, wow. Are you serious? I forgot, dude. Yeah, R&B, you are the one. You've got, like, in terms of collections, I think you got a pretty impressive inventory. I know you've brought up some other sets. That have been retired for years. So, man, good foresight on your part. If you got 4 of those, so what did you do? Did you sell the other ones, or did you? Or are you one of those that you know when a set's pretty popular, buy a few and then resell later? I've got a friend who does something like that. He'll buy like 2 of something. Like, it's not just Lego. He'll buy like when the first Nintendo Switch came out, I think he bought 2 of them and then held on to one for a while. And then especially when, during like the whole lockdown 2020 experience that we all had, I think he was able to sell the second Nintendo Switch for pretty good price. But yeah, he'll do that where he'll buy 2 of something, especially when it goes on sale. Not like crazy like these so-called scalpers do, where they buy like, I don't know, whatever the limit is on day one, and then now especially it causes all new Lego sets to go on back order right away. It's crazy. Oh, which I saw, I forget where it was. I think it was on social media. Someone posted or made fun of the Lego Crocs that have come out, you know, the so-called Lego shoes that have come out, and, you know, made fun of them being square sandals or whatever. And apparently those things sold out. So I guess people know when it's ridiculous, but at the same time popular enough that they think if they, you know, hold on to those darn things, it's going to be a moneymaker of some sort. I don't know about that one, but other than creating their own FOMO by trying to buy the set or the shoes themselves or Lego set, it's kind of interesting how that all kind of self-perpetuates. So yeah. So Ryan says you do for $250. Now, if you're willing to sell that set for $250, then yeah, let's just talk about a selling price. That would be cool. So yeah, and you got 4 of those. That is pretty sweet. Little Brick says the stickers that came with the General Lee were from AliExpress. Oh, okay. I didn't even know they did that too. So you can get the stickers also from AliExpress. They do the sticker sheets. So how much did you pay for the set? Tommy asked. Which set, Tommy? The one I'm building right now? Let's see. This one, it was definitely it was well under the $100. I think it was maybe 70. Like it was, maybe it was the price of actually what the original set cost. I thought this set was a lot bigger. It's kind of like the size of a castle set, like that 3-in-1 creator castle set that just came out over the summer. So maybe originally this set went for, I'll look it up. I'm not sure, Tommy. But the AliExpress one was nowhere near what the actual Lego set is now. Basically a collector's item. So it's kind of like the Orthong Tower. That one is way up there in price also. I think it's close to $1,000, or no, maybe $800 for the Orthong Tower. Actually, maybe it is $1,000 if you try to get the Lego version of the Orthong Tower. And I got it for like $80. So from AliExpress, it was definitely worth. And I mentioned that in the video. I did a video of that set, kind of a video review, and just summarize kind of all the factors that went into it. But it was a set I wanted to have, and trying to buy the Lego version was too expensive. But then AliExpress had it for, at least, I don't know if it's always been that cheap a price, but I thought it's worth, let's say you are going to invest and buy the Lego version of one of those seriously expensive Lego collection sets, collector's item sets. And, you know, $80 is a decent amount of money. But if you want to see if the build experience is worth it before you know, go full in on buying the Lego set for $1,000, you know, $80 is a good trade-off. And so in doing that, I found it to be a great build in itself. And that pretty much convinced me that if I ever did get that, the real set, the Lego set, the build would be awesome, because it would be the Lego build itself. And that would be pretty fun. So this one's looking pretty cool with those tower builds and Lego set. This is an Alt Brick set. This is from the Lord of the Rings, and you can probably tell as I'm building more and more which set this is going to be. Interesting, the ramp goes from the interior, it goes up. I would think this is almost the exterior part, but no, it's the interior, and then something more will go here later, I assume, because it's got the Technic pin holes there for it. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun build. It might have that curved pathway from the Twin Towers movie. So very cool build so far, and just making sure I'm following along. But the instructions for an Alt Brick set, the instructions are great, and it's looking really good. It's looking really good. R&B says, yeah, I sold them 1 year later. Oh, well, you know what? You probably still did pretty well with holding on to those. You got 4 of them, man. I would assume you got those on special then, because I remember Walmart had those Apocalypse Bird sets. So yeah, good on you for making the the set's something worth funding the Lego collection in general. Alexandria says those shoes are ridiculous. Proof a sucker is born every minute. Square shoes and Lego shoes, Lego sandals. Yeah, I don't know, Alexandria, but apparently it's sold out. I don't know. That's worth. Let me look. I'm curious if that's true or not. Did those things really sell out? Those Lego sandals or Lego Crocs. 150. Oh, they call them brick clogs. The Lego brick clogs. So one person did a 3-star review already. So let's see. Are they even where? It doesn't say if it's like available. It's so funny. Maybe it's not. Oh, I guess you have to select your size. Let's say, okay, I'll just, oh, sold out. There it is. Every size is sold out. That's crazy. Are you kidding me? Look at this. This is not, I'm not exaggerating. Every size sold out. I don't know. I mean, there's certain things you can call collector's items. I think it comes with a minifigure. And who knows? We laugh at them now. Maybe they will do okay. I would assume the people that bought up those things are planning to resell them. So hey, R&B, were you one of them? Did you do that? Sounds like you're a pretty savvy guy with the buying of what will be profitable in terms of Lego collecting. So maybe you did that. But yeah, every size sold out. It has one person who did a rating on it and gave it a 3 out of 5 stars, which is kind of funny. And I don't know. Did anybody think did anybody think who saw those that they were, oh yeah, that looks good. I want to wear those. Those are legit. Those are a fashion statement. Or everyone knew they were kind of a joke, but they bought it anyway. It's kind of like when Lego did which is not as crazy, I guess, but Lego did that upscale build, or not build, the upscale Lego minifigure, but it was made out of wood, and they sold that thing for like $100. I just thought that's crazy. What are they doing? Not interested, but you know, it's kind of like, I guess some of those name brands, they can just slap their name on it, and it tends to be interesting enough to buy. But yeah, so I guess you could kind of tell here the alt bricks are a little uneven, maybe, or it's just me not placing them exactly flush. But yeah, they don't snap in 100% all the time. Have to kind of push down some more force to hide the gaps. But this is kind of cool too. They got that trap door that goes into the side of the tower. I think that's from a scene where they're taking out the Urukai. That's kind of fun. Tommy says, okay, Alexandria, we won't talk about you buying us. It sounds like Tommy's saying somebody got those shoes. Baseball, welcome back. Baseball, good to see you in this night owl version of my build here of the alt brick set. So I thought I'd change up the theme, and good to see you guys here. I got the Lego shoes. I knew it, R&B. I knew you were gonna do that, man. That's awesome. Don't put much, John Powell says, don't put much stock in stuff selling out. Guaranteed it was a limited run. I got a few pairs, R&B. So I guess we'll see if you can, did you get different sizes? I guess we'll see if you can resell those. Although I guess if it's sold out right now, you probably could take advantage of maybe some people feeling the FOMO. But yeah, John Powell says, yeah, don't, like it's been the case so far on a lot of these other things. The first run will be replaced and some more will come out. Alexandria says, I call him like I see him. No worries, Alexandria. I get it. I get it. R&B says, my friend got them all in all sizes for his collection. Brick Therapy, you need the Lego hammer. Oh, is it the Thor hammer that you're talking about, Tommy Bricks? Or is there another one? I don't know. That's the only one I can picture, the Lego hammer. Or is there an actual Lego hammer, which would be hilarious. But Or maybe there's an old school version. Which one is it, Tommy? The only legit Lego hammer I can think of is the one the upscale hammer they built or did for Thor from the Marvel or the MCU characters. RMB says, I was just wondering if I can share to the stream why I haven't been on. Yeah, I mean, R&B, you can talk in the chat. I may not read it because we protect privacy, but just make sure, you know, it's family friendly, of course. But yeah, it's just a chat. This is the Night Owls version. So we love having discussions about various things, Lego theme being the primary focus. No, the hammer to get the bricks together, says John Powell. I don't know what that is. You'll have to post a picture, Tommy, to the community page on our channel here. I don't know what that one is. The Lego hammer. I guess I could look it up. Okay. R&B. Yeah, you got some. That's really hard. Your wife's health and being expecting. Oh my goodness. That's so hard. So yeah, we'll be praying for you, R&B. Yeah, it's definitely family friendly. You're concerned for your family. That's important. I'll be praying for you guys, man. That's important to, yeah, just show what's going on. And you know, there is no expectation, of course, that you have to be on the stream. This is definitely when you can be here and you just, you know, you want to join in and have like a nice diversion and join in on the conversation. And I like talking with you guys and meeting other Lego collectors and just talking about Lego in general. So I just appreciate that. And thanks for sharing your heart though, Ryan or R&B. I'll be praying for you, man. That's important. Pray that all is okay as you guys work through this. So yeah. John Powell says, people actually use mallets or sticks to hammer the Lego bricks together. Oh, that's what you meant, Tommy. Okay. They do? Are you serious? There's another. So the X-Acto knife was one thing for sticker placement, but the using a mallet, I guess that could make sense. I don't know. I feel like that you'd bash the set so much, you know, it wouldn't work unless it's like a subtle, like almost like a, oh gosh, almost like a sculptor's tool or a jeweler's tool where it's like a smaller, like almost like what those doctors use to check your reflexes. Kind of something smaller than that, but didn't know people do that. I guess it makes sense. Like, what did we do to separate bricks before the brick separator came out? That's kind of cool. So the archway to the fortress here has kind of got a outer arch and an interior arch as you build. Love those details in the design. Very fun. Alexandria says, I'm so sorry to hear that R&B. I'll pray for your family. Yeah, for sure. R&B says, we're going to get a onesie of your channel to with the channel logo on their onesie. Oh, that would be so cute, R&B. That would be so cute. Yeah, the only version of our logo going on something is my tumbler here that my wife got me. Custom ordered and everything. So fun. So yeah, that'll be fun to see a little brick therapy. How cute would that be? I'll have to at some point I'll have my sons design a t-shirt or something with our logo and just put that out there to see if anybody's interested. But yeah, it's fun. I know when channels become big enough, they do something like that. So it'd be fun to do, something simple like that. I think Brick Together, or maybe I'm wrong. Does Brick Together? I think he does something for his channel like that. But he's got that hat. He wears that cool hat with the minifigures attached on the top of the brim, which is so fun. So But yeah, in terms of this set though, this is coming together quite nicely. Really like the look of this build, and it might just be pretty much just a front facing build, kind of like Bardoor, where there's not much to the interior. But these are one of those sets, I think, kind of like if you got the first Shire build, or those maybe the Hobbit house or Bilbo's house. You could buy two of those sets and then kind of do a front and back, or kind of like the architecture set of the pyramid, the Egyptian pyramid, or the Pyramid of Giza. But yeah, in terms of this one though, I'm liking that. And you know, for an alt brick set, why not? So let's see. Foggy Moggy and Mac Builds Bricks use them out. They do, Alexander. I never saw Mac. I guess I gotta watch his full live stream. I never caught him doing that. Brick Therapy, I posted the Lego hammer in your community post. Okay, let me see. That is so interesting. What does that look like? I have to see what that looks like. Because just curious. So this is actually a technique people use. That is so interesting. All right, where do I find the community? Oh, there it is. It's like, it's not straightforward here. So, oh, there it is, Tommy. Okay, the Lego hammer, literally a Lego hammer. Discover a selection of lightweight, non-marring hammers and mallets, perfect for Lego, jewelry making, furniture assembly, and other delicate DIY tasks. Interesting. So, there we go. Tommy and Alexandria and John Powell confirm. So, I guess I could see that coming into use a lot if you are building, where you're putting a lot of plate pieces on top of like a wider set, or maybe it speeds up the process if you're doing like some layered pieces like in Ninjago, where you build a whole base plate and then you fill it with tiled pieces, like to make it look like water. So, or as I talk here, I could see that, yeah, so you're putting up mallet pieces to make everything even. I could see it being used here for sure. And I guess if you do it correctly, I'm wondering on these alt brick sets though, if it works or it actually makes everything snap out and not connect. But yeah, I could see it being used a lot, especially as I'm doing this right now, putting up these wider, flatter kind of plate pieces. That makes sense now. Again, techniques that it's good to learn from others, see what they come up with. And I'm pretty impressed Mac does that, because it sounds like, if I remember seeing like his intro to his channel, I think I watched his intro as to why he set up his Lego channel, but I don't think he's been doing Lego collecting for more than a couple of years. The guy's got quite a collection already. Impressive, really. But yeah, there it is. There's where the mallet can be used big time, the Lego hammer, because look at that gap right there. You can try and squeeze it into place, but it doesn't seem like it's enough to just put pressure on it with your... Then you can save your hands and fingers actually in that, doing that. But okay, bag 2 so far, looking pretty good and working out pretty well. Have not had any, I don't want to keep saying it because this one is going to happen, but nothing out of the ordinary just yet. Let's see what I'm doing here with these. Trying to see if this platform is a curved piece. Oh, it's a curved piece. Okay. This is where you would get into trouble. Like sometimes you'll miss this type of piece, and there's, usually you don't have one of these extra in your collection. So that's something to be aware of if you buy an alt brick set. So yeah, thanks, Tommy. I saw the picture, shared that with. John Powell says, yeah, Kirkham and Jedi Brickman use hammers on their sets as well. R&B says, Well, I'm gonna head off. I'm sorry for signing off before I go. Could you show me the Back to the Future car? Oh yeah, let me see. I can't remember. Hold on. So, admire the collection here. Let me see. Where did I put it, R&B? Where did I put it? Ah, where did I put it? Did I place it in the collection? Honestly, this is crazy. I don't know, R&B, but you can watch my live stream. I thought I put it on a certain shelf and I don't see that. I might have. Can't remember. It's got to be where I built my most recent set of builds. And I just don't see. That's crazy. How could I lose a set like that? Maybe it went back to the future, man. Maybe it got caught in the time travel thing. I'll find it and I will. If you're here tomorrow, I'll show it off. I'm trying to think. I put it in a place where it wouldn't get all dusty, and now I don't know where that is. It might be up by where I put Ninjago City. Can you show the stream what I posted on the community page of the channel? R&B with all the requests here. Okay, what did you post? Is it there right now? Let me reload my community page and see. I only have the hammer. Tanner posted a Technic set. Let's see. I don't see anything posted by you, R&B, so you'll have to repost or something. Can you show the stream what I posted on the community page of the channel? I would, but I don't see anything. So I'll have to wait for it to post or something. John Powell says, yeah, I used a lot for tiles on base plates, but I just use my hands. Yeah, so I haven't even thought about using a hammer, but R&B, if you catch me on the live stream tomorrow, I will put the DeLorean on display. Trying to remember. I had it in a certain place to keep it from getting dusty. And now I hid it from myself. I'll find it, I'll find it the instant I sign off. But no worries, R&B. It will be shown off soon. Okay, so let me see here. I'm gonna feel like, I don't know, I'm feeling like a Lego hammer would not work for this alt brick. These pieces are just stiff. I'd have to like hit these darn things pretty hard and probably break this plastic. But so far, I think I'm doing okay without the hammer. It just takes a little bit of, I guess, extra, and I can't see these colors of the builds here. Okay, so, my gosh, when it's, always have trouble when it's like brown pieces being put together, the instructions, it's so hard to see, or black, of course. And they don't give you kind of like a highlighted color outline of what exactly the connection is here. So this is, it looks like this is kind of the parapet, like the platform for the guards to walk along the walls. So this is, man, I am glad I got this alt brick set, because another fun build missed out on from several years ago now, but super fun look and build. And hopefully if they do more, if they're doing Minas Tirith, hopefully they'll do more Lord of the Rings themed sets, and nothing that will be like that Booknick piece with the that Balrog one. That one, I don't know. That one's not interesting to me. I don't know if I would get it, especially since it's over $100. And I don't know if those Lord of the Rings sets ever go on sale. That would be might be worth getting as an alt brick set, just to, I don't know, if you want the Balrog build. You already get a Gandalf minifigure, so it's not like you need that one. You get a Gandalf minifigure in the Shire and Rivendell. I don't think Barad-dûr. So yeah, you get quite a lot. Oh, these are doors. Aha. I was thinking this is the parapet. So doors to, let's see if I put this on right. Doors to the entrance. So if you're wondering what set this is, although you could probably tell if you're a serious Lord of the Rings fan what set this is, alt brick version. But yes, very cool with the door build right there on the inside there. Tommy Bricks, in which of the future, Tommy Brick says, in which of the future with all the Star Wars sets? I think I'm missing what you're saying, Tommy. Which of the future with all the Star Wars sets? Hey, Peter. Psh, Peter is back. Peter is here. And this door panel part is, oops, it's looking pretty good. I'm trying to make sure it's symmetrical. I follow the right order of builds here, and then you kind of see overall how this build looks so far with bag 1 and 2. Haven't missed any pieces yet. This is great. There is no, if you buy these alt brick sets, you know, you kind of take a risk. There is no, there's the hard one. This one, sometimes they don't stick. There we go. That was a loud snap. I don't know if the hammer would have mattered for that one. You can see that was that required putting pressure by pushing against the table. So yeah, Lego hammer or not, there are ways. Although using a bunch of plates or trying to connect a bunch of plates, I don't think that would have worked. But yeah, you do take somewhat a risk. You get these alt brick sets, so it's looking good though. On whether or not you get all the pieces you need. I did, and you know, then it takes almost 2 months to get the order, which, you know, can leave you guessing for a while. You can communicate with the vendor. It's only on chat from what I remember. And I don't know if having a phone number would help anyway, because, you know, it would be in Chinese. So that part. But yeah, the vendor part I've had success with. They do respond, which is kind of cool. And they, you know, when you type in the chat, you type in English, and then it auto translates for you, so you can communicate with the vendor. And they do write back. I haven't had any problem with that. They do write back right away, so all that's good. Whoops. And for missing pieces, that part is, I've written once. Written once for missing pieces, because one of the big sets I got, I had to write them and say I didn't get several of the pieces. I think it was that firehouse, that Christmas firehouse set I got. And they do kind of an interesting thing. They you know, ask you to show your proof of purchase or whatever, but it's all online, so it's still on their record. Then they send you a little gift. They'll give you extra Lego or alt brick parts to make up for the missing pieces. So you might get some missing pieces, and you might get something extra, which is kind of cool. Whoops. For your missing out on what you had originally. Although, you know, after you wait 6 weeks or 8 weeks to get the set, and then it's still missing pieces, it's a long process. All right, there's the other door gate built, looking pretty good. So there we go. Hey, Brick Therapy, can you look at my post on the page? Man, you guys are all posting stuff. Did you post it on the community page? Because R&B said he posted something and I never saw it. Let's see if yours is there. Let me reload. So Tommy posted successfully the Lego hammer, and that's all I see, guys. I don't see another post from Peter or R&B, so I don't know what you guys shared. Oh wait, no, now I see it. So let's see. I was just wondering if I should pick up this set. If you say yes, I will buy. Oh my gosh, you're putting that responsibility on me. So is this the one? The 15th anniversary Ninjago Village? I'd say if you have the money saved up, go for it. That looks like a fun build. I am a Ninjago fan for Lego, so definitely would definitely get that set myself if it was in the running. I'm kind of waiting to see for Ninjago if they do another modular. Hey, welcome. Let's see, we got WH1TE is here. Hey Tommy, high fives. Yeah, welcome WH1. Let me do the I don't know what you call this, the top fortress wall part to this set. So if you're wondering, this is the Helm's Deep. I don't know if anyone was guessing or not, but this is the Helm's Deep set. I think came out in 2012. I want to say it was earlier than the Orthong Tower. The Orthong Tower came out, and I've got of course Treebeard, who came with the Orthong set. But yeah, the Helm's Deep set, whoops, I think it was released a year earlier, or 2012. You know, when all those that Hobbit trilogy of movies came out, Lego did not just sets based on the Hobbit, well obviously not, but also sets based on the Fellowship of the Ring, the Lord of the Rings movies, which is super cool, especially if you're, you know, fan of the movies plus, you know, a Lego collector. And I don't think I ever noticed seeing these sets at all, you know, on store shelves or whatever. And getting back into Lego in 2018, just missed that window of opportunity. So yeah, WHT, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, so thanks for being here. And this front fortress tower is just looking better and better each level I build. Looks so cool. Let me just add, there's a couple other details here. So curious as to what becomes of all this, but man, this build is really cool for an alt brick set, especially. This seems like, yeah, if I got the Lego set, this feels like having the Lego set. I haven't had that impression completely on the other alt brick sets. There are good builds, but this one for sure feels like the real deal. The bricks are, you know, 90% close enough to the Lego quality of bricks. There are some parts that, as you saw, some sections that don't stick together as well, or they stick together as well. They just don't. They don't go on as smoothly as they could. A little bit tougher. It requires some more pressure. You don't want to put too much pressure because, you know, there's that other thing with Lego. You put too much pressure and then everything like collapses underneath it, and then you're destroying what you're building here. But yeah, this is pretty sweet. Having bought a few Lego castle sets, which are awesome theme in themselves, and then this one being a Lord of the Rings set, also like a castle build. This is really good. I like this build. So yeah, welcome you guys. Hello to WH1TE. Peter says, or Ed, I don't know why, but what's the yellow Lego truck that's on your table? What set is that? Because I collect Lego trucks. Oh, Ed, they just did actually a new a Lego version of this one. They did a a smaller version of the yellow Lego truck here. This came out last year, I think, or maybe 2 years ago now, 2024. But yeah, that is the yellow Lego truck. It's kind of buried in there. But yeah, it's still out. I think it's a Lego City set or maybe just a Lego brand set. But yeah, you can still get that. I've seen it on sale, so you might not want to get it through Lego. I don't think they retired it yet, but they have a smaller Lego van, delivery van, like, you know, a Lego built toy that uses the theme of Lego as the subject, and you get like, you can have the two sets together. I think the yellow Lego truck was, let me see, let me look it up. I think it came out in 2024. Yeah, it's still available. Yellow delivery truck, 1,061 pieces. It's a super fun build, by the way. Definitely something I would say add to your collection. But yeah, like I was saying here, you get the now they have the van right there that's next to it. So there's that one. So that's what you saw there in the middle of the table. So if you collect Lego trucks, see if it wasn't exclusive to Lego. See if it's available. I saw it at Costco. This is a while back, so it's not there anymore, but they had it for $65, I want to say. And it might be on, I know actually Lego had it on sale during Christmas or maybe Black Friday. So you might want to wait on that, but if you can, definitely get it at a discounted price, because it's been on sale a few times and with a couple different vendors or retailers. So, whoops, it's a fun build, and I think you can get it for less than $100. Or you can get the van, although the van to me seems a little overpriced. When I showed you that page, what was it? It was, the van's $30. I guess it's kind of like a Speed Champions price. So I guess it depends on how much, whoops, how much you think you want to spend on your Lego trucks collection. But yeah, whoops, dude, now I was bragging about how good this was, and then I can't get one simple 1x2 brick to stick. There we go. Oh, and they got some interesting mechanical pieces here to kind of show medieval castle warfare, even though this is Lord of the Rings, but a kind of a what would you call this, like a shovel or almost like a catapult to launch out maybe something really painful like tar or who knows what else to unleash on the attacking Urukai. Now, dark brown, so I can't tell what color that is. Oh, I think it's another one of these guys. But yeah, a fun detail to medieval warfare. If someone is scaling the walls of a castle, they might drop burning coals or melted, or what do you call it, pitch tar onto the attackers and send them reeling in pain. And it actually launches, in this place it is a catapult, it launches a cylindrical brick that you can place in here and put behind the tower walls of Helm's Deep. And I don't remember if that was in the movie or not. And then they got like, you kind of stack up a few more as your arsenal on the side. There were a couple scenes in that movie in the Two Towers you wish they would have done more with that, just other than shooting arrows. And then they had the Rohirrim guys just standing on the walls with swords. It's like, they got to do something more than that, man. You got people attacking from a distance. Take advantage of your having the high ground, as was said in Star Wars. So there we go. Looks pretty good. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me on this Night Owls version of the build of this Orthonc Tower. Or not Orthonc Tower, Helm's Deep. Ed says, I have a Lego town scale of a Walmart, and I have custom stickers for trucks. Oh, very cool. Made an Amazon truck as well. Yeah, then you would want the delivery van set, as Tommy points out. Um, let's see, did Ryan come on tonight? He told me he was gonna. Yeah, he did, Peter. I think he signed off probably about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, very cool. All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks for being here.